We started Fraser Yacht Sales in 1996. We are full service in the sense that we have both power and sail, and we're able to sell new power boats, new sailboats, and we have brokerage in sail and power as well. A lot of people have boats, they have used boats, whether they want to be a trade-in for a new boat or they just want to transfer to a bigger boat. We see good value in the new boats, particularly where our dollar is in our economy right now. It's been very, very good for the last 2 years for Canada to purchase new boats. And that's really driven a bit of a market right here with us, with our Jeanneau products, our Lagoon products, our J-boat products, and our backboat products. We've got good product-based backgrounds. Kevin owns his own boat cruising. He's a member of the West Vancouver Yacht Club. Scott belongs to the Royal Vancouver Yacht Club. He's an avid catamaran racer. And I guess my background was racing as well, but then also in the powerboat field too, having worked on the BC ferries. It is satisfying at the end of the day to walk down the docks and meet all the people who are satisfied, who are happy boating, and I think that's really our biggest reward is the customers and the customer satisfaction.
Like most people who get into this industry, they get into it from passion. And passion from being around boats. I've always owned a boat, and currently have a cruising boat that my wife and our 2 dogs enjoy. Backhoe is a really nice boat. I'm quite passionate about that boat. They're not a particularly large builder, they're almost more of a boutique builder, but they're large enough that there's an economy of scale to that line. But they have a little bit more of a classic style to the boat. They have a down east lobster style boat that's typical of the boats in the main area where that boat is built in Rockland. Beautiful shear lines to the boats and nice curved plumb bow to the boats. The styling is great. They're a very economical boat to run because they're a single diesel, and they have straight shaft drive, very simple system, and the gel coat work and the tooling on the boats is really outstanding. Jeanneau is also another very large line of boats. As a matter of fact, they were the largest selling boat in the world last year. It's a dynamic line, it's a European styled line, and they really are on the cutting edge of construction methods and styling, and the value you get from that product is undeniably fantastic. We have trust accounts in both U.S. funds and Canadian funds, so it's easy for us to handle the money for the boat. And then we're also really familiar with the paperwork, with dealing with boats and the transportation of boats.
I've been selling catamarans since 1993 and racing them since that time as well. What people like the most about cruising catamarans is the fact that they don't heel. The boats only lean about 3 degrees, so for people that are not used to sailing on a monohull, it's a very comfortable experience for them. The other thing that they really like is when they're inside the boat, they're not down below, so the interiors tend to be brighter and again more comfortable. What Lagoon does very well is balance. It's a balance between performance and comfort, a balance between inside spaces and outside spaces, a balance between privacy and social areas. I would say half of our owners use their boats in the Pacific Northwest, and the other half pick up their boats in France and do the big trip from there. They'll spend some time in the Mediterranean and then typically come across the Atlantic and spend winters in the Caribbean. The most satisfying part of the job is definitely when a customer takes delivery of their new boat, seeing the joy on their face when they are on the right boat for them, and how much it's just going to change their life.